Good morning, afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentle people, and welcome here tonight. The LPL Open Match Evening. We have two matches coming up for you, and the first one of the group will be Pog0 versus Sigma. And before we get started, I just want to say a huge shout out to all of you. Thank you very much. I just hit 500 followers. Was my milestone I was chasing, so I'm really happy about that. Might not seem like a lot, but it's somewhere. I'm really happy with that, as we're going to be heading on, obviously, to the next milestone, 1,000. See if I can get there 6 months time. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in, and now let's get into this match that we have before us. Now, actually, we might be okay. We're just about to jump in this start. Okay, so we have Pog0 versus Sigma. Pog0, the last time we saw them, they were sitting second on the ladder. They are now currently fourth. They've recently won 2 games, but lost a single game. That single game caused them to be sitting just outside of that second position, hence why they are fourth. This is how close the top teams are in the Open League, and if they win here tonight against Sigma, they'll be sitting in that gold medal position and taking away Sigma's podium place. Well, on the other hand, Sigma have been in the Valorant scene for a while. They formed back in September 2020, and this shows why they are currently one of the top dogs in the open ladder. They were previously on a 9-win streak up until last night, where they went into overtime too with Infamous Esports. Unfortunately, they lost the match, which took them a little bit closer back to the rest of the field. This has now put them into a vulnerable position. If they lose here, they will move down to 4th place, effectively swapping places with their opponents. If they win, however, they'll be able to create a buffer ahead of 2nd place, putting them into a comfortable position into the final current matches. And I think we're about to jump into the game. I think the teams are ready to go. Hope you're all ready to go. And let's get into this match. So, we will be moving on to Icebox. I believe Pog0 will be on defense, and we'll be having Sigma on the offense. And they're already getting their teams locked on in, getting prepared for this match. And we'll see if there's anything a little bit out of the ordinary. We saw last night a 3 duelist lineup, which was... it worked, just. It was like a 18 to 16 match, overtime 6 or overtime 5, and it just work, but you could really see the setbacks that lineup had. Now if we start looking at these and deconstructing the teams a bit, you're going to have more of that mix of bag than what we saw last night, and I think we might almost be going up a mirror matchup here. So the duelists is the only thing with actually the duelist and the sentinels are going to be your differences here. Your Reyna Sova on one side, your Jet Sky on the other. The rest of it's going to be given a lot of the similar utility to each other. That's a site lockdown with a Viper, or the Sage will be able to protect that plant once it goes down on either site. But where the key differences are will be the Sky is going to be giving you those flashes and that quick scouting capability where you can get that daze off, or you've got it with Sova that can be a little bit more defensive positioned while getting that recon data, offering your team one position. And the Reyna, who's going to be offering that flash. So both teams will have the capability to blind opponents and also scout out. So relatively similar matchups. We'll see how it plays out throughout the match, as we are here looking for the top spot on the Open League ladder. Already, Sigma have decided they're going to get prepared and looking to initiate onto this A site, and Pog0 already here. They've got 4 members. They're prepared for this fight, as it seems to be everyone's favourite site for the last couple of weeks. Painshow's going to do a little bit of damage. Who will find the shot first? He's fighting up against Ahmed, and he does get it, but then he'll get return frag there. There's only so many bullets he can deal with, as Engie is going atop the ropes. He comes on down. He tries to drop the elbow, but he does manage to find it, but gets instantly taken down by the teammate coming from the belt buckle.
Careful.
Now Krulov is going to get that spike down. Fish and Johnny G are the last 2 remaining members of Pog0, as Fish is still on that lurk. He's still on the rotate. Donny G gets a beautiful shot with the shock dart. Fish runs out of bullets. He's going up for a fight again, leaving Donny G all alone. Donny G does have the ghost, so he can do a lot of damage here. If he can find the shots, he's done damage to both the players. He just needs to collect 2 more shots onto either of these players, and they will be down and out. He's got 6 to work with. He runs out. He's got 2 shots. He needs to get on there. He's going to start defusing. It's going to force the Sage to come on in. He might get the first tick and then go for a fight. And here we go. That's what he does. He's going to rotate it off. He hears the footsteps. He can't find the shots, and Toe Lover does get it. Donny G almost able to secure the round there from Pog0 after falling quite behind in that round. Sigma will take it, and, well, Toe Lover, he's so much closer to getting that resurrection already online. 4 ultimate points, could have the resurrection by round 3 if he keeps this momentum up as they get prepared to go back to the A site. Pog0 are getting prepared to take on the challenge. They're more than happy to leave Fish over on the B side anchor, which is very standard play. Pog0's going to run that mid. He gets a lot of knowledge. He's making a lot of noise. They might hear this lurk coming around. As Kazza gets prepared with the Marshal, trying to find the opening. He can't find the opening shot, but Ahmed can. With that Spectre takes a little bit of damage. Boombot gets another. Leaving poor Shoxy all alone. Gets dazed up. They're going to kill him from behind. Paint Shell's going to do the work. Ahmed on a triple kill already. Another ultimate point going in favor of that Jets. Now, not from behind. It's Fish and Pog0. Pog0's going to be able to get one. Fish, unfortunately, does not. Got a Sheriff and a Dream. Can he find 4 kills, however? He's got 4 bullets left. And here's Sheriff. He uses 3 of them. He's trying to use the final shot. He misses it. He's going to be in a lot of trouble here and will get taken out from that Spectre from behind. Quick and easy round 2. Toe Lover could get that resurrection this round, get the ultimate orb near A, and then get that spike plant, and you've got your 6th member. And with the way they're assaulting the A site, it's been working time and time again, they're going to be allowing Shoxy to come mid to keep a little eye as they rotate Pog0 over to hold the A site with them. So a little bit of a play, a little bit of a change up. They've called the audible. How well will it work against Sigma? We're more than happy to continue to storm the site. Aztec goes on up, but he's got to be very careful here. They've all got full armor now. So even if he gets a chest shot, it won't be lethal. He needs that headshot or a double chest to be able to find a kill. Pog0 gets the head. Cadster revealed it just long enough for Pog0 to get it down. Out, putting them up with a 1-man advantage. It's going to make it a lot harder for Toe Lover to get this ultimate orb and then get that spike down. They were hoping to have that aerial support that was offered. And then Pog0 gets another one for his team. He is on the hunt. He wants to find more members of Sigma here. He's continuing to find a way. He takes a little bit of damage, but he's supported by Mini Duba. Mini Duba's doing a great job at helping lock them down. And NG is going to quickly try and rotate out of there. The Aldrin coming on trying to lock them out. They now know where that sky is. And it will go down. A nice clean round from Pog0. Much needed round, hit into round 3, making sure that Sigma could not take any weapons from them or do any funny shenanigans where they actually beat the full buy round and take a 3rd round in a row. So good turnaround from Pog0. Now it's up to Sigma as they're going to have almost a... yeah, they will have a full loadout. Ahmed's just... there we go, he's bought up his utility. I was wondering why he didn't have... he still had 3,300 gold. And now they're going to start splitting up. Sigma's going to be looking at an opening across the map. Fish might see his first little attempt, and instantly he says, I'm not playing any of this. I'm going to retreat, fall back, allow Shoxy to help give me some cover fire if required. Over in mid, though, Pog0 pushes deep, pushes aggressive, and gets Toe Lover. That is a resurrection down and out. That's a huge opening kill for the round. And they're going to feel that. Sigma, 2 men down, theoretically. Ooh, the head is showing, and Cadster doesn't miss those. He collects the head of Shoxy, and he quickly retreats, allowing a 4 versus 4. Both Sages now out for either side.
Go get it.
Boombot's going to start searching, looking for its targets. Ahmed's going to return fire. Paint shells coming out from both sides, pushing each team off the third line. The Trailblazer comes on out. Ahmed uses it to its perfection and uses the help to find himself a kill against his counterpart. As now 3 members of Red Premier Pog0 with the Empress has been used. Look for Pog0 to get super aggressive here. He's got to try and find some information for his team as they're pushing through all the smoke. Pog0 comes around the corner. He finds himself one, gets a little rev wheel to try and find a next. He forces the dash on out, but he can't find anything else. Donny G, he will get the turnaround, but he almost gets killed. Fish is trying to come up close to find that kill. He's checking up high, checking to the side. He quickly gets the kill, but he took his eyes off the prize, and NG and Ahmed do enough to secure that round for Team Sigma. Five rounds in. Scoreboard's looking a little rough for Pog0. They've lost 3 rounds. Few of their members unable to find themselves kills, which is not going to be great for your morale. If you start off the match 4 rounds in, you haven't been able to find yourself a kill, you feel not quite confident. So the challenges that you would normally take, the confidence of peaking, kind of starts to diminish, and your opponents can kind of capitalize on that. Mini Duba trying to get a little momentum back for his team, trying to take those aggressive picks, gets punished for it, and that's going to once again kind of force Pog0 to be a little less confident. Hence why they're sitting so far at back of sight, waiting for those pushes to come on in. Shoxy, he went for the shot, he couldn't land it, unfortunately. Donny G's going to be able to throw that hour, and coming from the rotate, he's just going to get killed, and they've decided, well, no more Viper, that means no one's on the B side. This is free of utility, let's go explore ourselves an easy spike plant. And Pog0, he might have heard all this. He's already on the rotate as well. Wall's gone up, spike goes down. It's still at the resurrection, so it's a little bit of a surprise that they gave the ultimate charge point to Tolover instead of someone else, just to spread the love. But it's okay, they've got the spike down, they've got themselves another kill. There's 3 people left. Pog0 capitalizes on 1, making sure he's checking from the lurk from behind, but it's going to be a little bit unfortunately timed because there are 2. They're on the lurk, they're on the hunt. But he's going to try and regroup with Donny G so he doesn't have to worry necessarily about that angle. And they've decided it's not worth it. We're not going to get in there, not against 4 and a resurrection. Let's just retreat. We'll try again another round and survive with these weapons. Element's going to be checking towards that mid. He's not going to find anyone. NG's going to have a quick look down middle. Pog0, he capitalizes on work and quickly avoids his head being taken off from NG there. So all in all, Pog0 start to salvage a round a little bit, removing some weapons from their opponent, kind of slowing down their economy steamrolling, but it's not enough. You need to start collecting some of these rounds for your own benefits. As we move into round 6, ultimates across the board for Sigma. They're about to hit him with Ahmed and NG, so look forward to seeing them try and control the ultimate orb so they can get their ultimates on.
I've got your trail.
That's it, he's prepared. He's not going to follow the Seekers in. He's decided to back off and return to the side. While the rest of the team is going to be looking at hunting down towards that A side as the Seekers provides a little bit of information. The lead gets instantly shut down. And they're starting to push on in. Donny G is going to be holding a tight angle here. He gets 1, he gets 2, he almost finds the 3. Unfortunately, not to get it there. The resurrection quickly used. No one's there to punish it. Pog0 couldn't get on through as he loses his teammate left, right, and center. He's now in a lot of issues. He might have to dismiss here, but he doesn't. He tries to take the fight to his opponents, and it does not work out, leaving Fisk with just a revolver or a sheriff. He's got to find 2. Tolover is going to be able to heal up very shortly. And it could be, unfortunately, timed if Fish had walked around that corner there. With a very good timing. He could have found himself killed. He still managed to find it, but he didn't expect Cadster to be standing along with them in the buddy system. But Shoxy and Fish have now got a kill under their name. They might start feeling a little bit more comfortable. Well, they got to be careful. They may have picked up that round, but Pog0, they might start getting these nerves out of the way with. Coming up, we got two ultimates on either side. You got the Viper's Pit and Showstopper for Sigma. And then over on Pogo, you've got the Hunter's Fury and the Viper's Pit as well. So two very defensive ults on Pogo, if used correctly. And Sigma have very aggressive ults and site control. Because they'll be able to open it up and then lock it back down. Kaz is going to be revealed up high. Then Duba pops around the corner, but doesn't find the shots. He takes himself a ton of damage. Close to 40 points. He's got little armor left. A little over 3/4 health. He takes even more damage from the paint shots. He gets healed up. He almost goes down. They're all above him. He hears them all. He sees the jet. He does clean it up, but he doesn't avoid the rest of them. And Shoxi's going on deep, but he's going to be taken down. He was searching for something, but he doesn't find anything. Johnny unable to find the shots there with the Hunter's Fury. The wall goes up and you can hear them rotate away. So Pogo gets a little bit of information and knowledge to back off a bit. Now Donny G's going to be sending that Aldrone in. He knows that one's sitting up high. Fish is coming in from the lurk. He's going to find himself one. He sees the weapon of the second, but he can't get the kill. Pogo, he goes up high, but he goes down also. And then Donny G wasn't paying attention to his ammo, and he is going to be cleaned up shortly after. That is highly unfortunate there. If Donny G had a full clip, he could have found himself both kills and the round for Pogo. It was not meant to be. Sigma take another round. They're 6 rounds up. Here on offense, they're looking nigh impossible to stop. And you can see the kills are spread out across the entire team. You got confidence that your teammates are going to be there, have your back, find the return kills, or even protect you when it's starting to look a little bit outnumbered or disadvantageous. YouTube's going to be hearing a lot of noise. He's got Donny G as backup if anything does go awry. And Ahmed does find one high lurking down near that door. They're going to force him off the side with the paint shells, but now the paint shells is going to be out of play if they do decide to push this point. The boombot, it comes out from Sigma, getting a little bit of knowledge that no one was still underneath it. That gives them the capability to start pushing on, being a little bit more aggressive. He dude is hoping to find a head swing around that corner. There was a head, but he wasn't able to click it. And now the showstopper, it's coming on out. It's shot. It cleans up one on heaven and cleans up Pogo, the kill leader, but then return fire from Mini Duba gets another. It's 3 versus 3. I take that back. 2 versus 3. And now it's just Fish. He will not be able to find the kill Kazda, as Kazda is going to fly up and take him down. It's another round going in favor of Sigma here as they continually push their advantage. Huge lead, huge economic advantage. And well, this time they decide they're going to try and hit this B site. They were thinking about putting Fish over to the A site to try something a little bit different. And he'll be coming over the A. They're going to be leaving Mini Duba towards the B site. And for him, see how well he goes up against Sigma, because they've decided this will be the round. They're going to take a little bit of an engagement here. Mini Duba quickly tries to avoid the flashes. He hears all the noise around him. He's hoping people come on in. He gets one. Can he find the second? He does. The spray is correct. He's done enough to give his team the advantage. Can they capitalize on Shoxi's able to. Gets the heal, but gets killed from the lurk of Ahmed. Coming to that middle. No one was continuing to watch that. Pogo sees another. He's going to clean that up. Now it's just up to NG.
Poison's off.
He's going to pick up that ultimate orb. There are no worries on the map as the all comes on.
Toxin screen down.
They know he's not over on the other side of the map, so you've got Fish. He's waiting for it. He knows it. He suspects it. Will he be able to find the shot though? He doesn't. NG does. So the one that was controlling and keeping NG locked into the cage has given the cage, left the cage door wide on open, and NG's going to come on. Not only does he get an ultimate orb, a kill, gets the plant. 3 ultimate charges comes his way. He's got 33 HP, and how does he want to do with it? Not too much, as the shock dart comes on in and cleans it up. And so, they don't need that weapon, so they can go for the defuse, and it will be going to Donny G, as he does need that ultimate charge. The Empress is prepared from Pog0. Now Team Pog0 found themselves another one after losing 5 consecutive. Can they start clawing this half back so they don't go into the offensive side a little bit fairly disadvantaged? I shouldn't say a little bit. At this stage, they are 5 rounds behind. If it continues this way, it's going to be very difficult for them to be able to pull it back around when they are on the offense. But if they can gain some momentum, Sigma might be put under a little bit of pressure.
Toxins going up.
You can see Fish is really not prepared to challenge these. He's happy to have that knife out, to scout, and then rotate and retreat. Ahmed's going to be searching over the A site, trying to see if anyone's going to be over here on the lurk, and try and keep a little bit of presence over this A site so they don't feel it's completely clean. As he comes around the corner, quickly dashes away, finds himself a kill. He's going to be going to find that Sage. Actually, he doesn't need to. He barely took any damage. Pog0, he swings around, but unfortunately misses the shot. The resurrection says, so it's now 5v5 once again. Pog0 throws at the Empress. He feels confident. He hears the rotate. He sees one. He quickly gets him out of there. He almost gets killed on the way out. But a great Empress able to secure his life just a little bit longer as Ahmed has made his way onto site. He's trying to open it up, but he's not going to be able to get it. Pog0 doing so strong here for his team. He gets another. That's a third. He's on the hunt for the fourth. It's going to be all on the head of Pog0, but it's not going to be enough. As Pog0, team on his shoulders. This is why the team is named after him, because this man will stand and deliver. And 2 more rounds left in this half. If Sigma don't manage to capitalize here in this round, they will be going into a force buy. And actually, you're starting to see that now. The economy isn't quite there for Sigma. They're still trying to buy up here. You've got Kazda, who's got the Bladestorm, luckily enough, as he's only got 600 credits to his name. And Tolova has to pick up a Spectre.
Get out of my way!
We'll be keeping an eye on Kazda here as those Bladestorm has been popped. He's going to be looking. He finds himself ahead, but Mini Duba shuts that down. Donny G almost gets killed as he's on his own return fire here. And he'll be fighting up against Element. Element does get the kill.
You will not kill
And now with that
my
resurrection there, the Viper's Pit's going to be used and they're going to be looking for more. Shoxy does, however, find more. He's going to be trying to keep this team going. But now the Bladestorm. I actually did not know Bladestorm persisted through death, so that's a little bit interesting. Resurrection with the Bladestorm, but he will get taken down. Fish has got to find 3, however. And you can see he gets 1. The Viper that was sitting up top. NG's going to have to rotate out. He's got 9 shots left, but he doesn't get to use any of them. His Element shuts that down. And another round going and flowing in the favor of Sigma.
Last round in the half.
And Sigma should be able to buy up their teammates here. They still do have a little bit of economy to throw around. And because of that win and securing 3 of the 5 weapons, they'll be comfortable coming into this round. Their opponent's Pog0, a little less comfortable. You can see Donny G there. He's going to buy his full armor and he gets donated a weapon from someone else. Now, again, A site is going to be fought over. Kazda and Ahmed are going to be looking for any of that aggression. And Kazda finds one. He finds the opening and it's on the Sage. A crucial member at this stage. But Pog0 is still alive. We can see how well he can find kills and save the round for his team. But will it be the case here as Ahmed's going to be throwing out the boom, getting a little bit of knowledge. Pog0's rotated into a new position. He finds the head, but he can't find the shots. They should know where he is now. And Element wanted to check. Element, however, quickly gets a kill on Donny G, which Donny G should have been able to find that kill because he almost caught Ahmed off guard. And now they're coming through mid. They're taking a new line through. Last round of the half. There was a little bit of issues. Fish is going to come on up. He's going to be met with Kazda, and Kazda might have the advantage here. Fish is going to come around the corner. He doesn't fully check, but Kazda was 1 step ahead. Now Pog0's going to be hearing that noise. He sees the gun. He pre-fires and gets the kill. Reloads, but is he prepared? The flash comes on out. 2 swing him. He gets around the corner, but it's not going to be enough. He tries to lead. He gets caught with that utility out, and he goes down. Leaving Mini Duba having to find 4 to salvage the round. Now he's coming onto site. They know his location, and Angie doesn't need to give the call out because he's got the kill.
Switching sides.
And now the roles are reversed. Can Sigma hold off Pogo's advance? Or will Pogo be able to do similar to what Sigma did? Continue to barrage, assault, and just absolutely demolish their opponent to find themselves 9 rounds. Because they're going to try and push this to overtime. Sigma, they only need 4 to take this game. 3 to secure the overtime at least. So this pistol round is crucial from Pogo. If they do not find this pistol round, they're going to be under a severe amount of pressure in the following rounds. Potentially even have to go for that force buy so that they can break Sigma before they get going again. Pogo is going up against NG. NG also doing the similar thing to his counterpart where they're not going to take the fight. You scout, get information, leave. Let your help from your teammates come on in. Pogo, he's got a sheriff here. Oh, he almost finds NG on that retreat through the cargo. As they're trying to get rid of that wall, as the spike starts going on down. Love's going to be spread out on the side. They know he's here. Kazza does manage to find the kill after destroying that wall, but the spike's planted at least, giving them some capability to defend this. There is a snake bite, and there is an orb there. So, it's going to force Sigma to have to push on through here. Kazza's ready to come on through. He's not going to quite see it yet. They're kind of eyeing each other off. Pogo is going to see the weapon of one. He gets a beautiful shot, but he gets instantly taken down. Leaving Gonichi all alone. And the aggression, the push, the strength from Sigma is just overwhelming Pogo.
Don't even
Sigma
start that
picks up the pistol round. And that's going to be potentially the end of Pogo, because they're going to be coming up against a semi-buy. The conversion rate on this map is 93%. You generally don't lose your secondary round after you pick up that pistol round. And Pogo are going to be conserving their funds, hitting it for the 11th round. Oh, sorry. When Sigma take their 11th round, or the 15th. Unless they can find a miracle here. Hadster finds a beautiful shot to the chest of Miniduba, and when you're up against the light armor and no buys, you're going to be able to do that kind of style. Get that marshal, get that shot to the chest, clean up your opponent. You don't need to be completely accurate. You're still going to make sure you need to hit, obviously. Now Ahmed holding the side down. He's in such an aggressive location, standing completely out in the open, and Fish peeks out, almost gets the head of Ahmed. Ahmed's very lucky there. Hadster relocates to a new area, finds himself 1, finds himself a 2nd. That's his 3rd for the round, and now he's chasing down Pogo. Pogo's going to be coming up very shortly against NG. He will find the kill. Pogo does with the frenzy. He's going to heal himself up. He's going to try and find that frenzy and try and find himself this round. Kaz is on the retreat, trying to get into a new location because he knows that Spectre is going to be picked up. Fish also on the hunt. Kazda gets his 4th. He should know where Pogo is.
30 seconds left.
Element takes the shots, but Pogo's just too strong. This man is a one-man wrecking team. He swings around the corner, keeping Kazda a little bit on his toes, does a little bit of damage, but he's got 17 seconds to get the point, to get the plant, to find the kills. This is asking so much of Pogo right now.
10 seconds left.
He runs on in, he might go for a fake plant, he does, but he just gets shut down, and the ace from Kazda there. Kazda absolutely on fire. That ace puts him to the top of the scoreboards in this match. No longer Pogo dominating the kills in the lobby. It's now shared by Kazda. And he's also so much closer
Here.
to raking face as he's got the Blade Storm. He's going to throw down the ghost saying, hey, I know you died. Pick up my ghosts. Protect your money. Because I will show you how this is done. That's Pogo. They're spreading it out across the map. They're trying to find something. It's Pogo. He's starting to push in. He's leading his team further and further up. Snakebite slows Pogo down just a little bit so he can't get in any further. It allows time to retreat. And that could give Miniduba and Shoxy. A little bit of space. They're not rotating yet. Sigma are holding strong. They're holding fast. They're not ready to give any space to their opponents. As I say that, they're standing very defensively. Headshots are coming on out, and here we go. They're going to rotate back on into sight. And making sure both angles are protected. Ahmed unable to get the kills. He got a little bit of damage through that nest, but he didn't do the rest. But they do find Pog0. That's a big kill from Ahmed. Angie's going to be trying to come on in. Elmet's doing flashes, trying to hold the side a little bit longer, but Pog0, they've found their opening. Even though they are missing one, Shoxy's going to be prepared to throw up his teammate, but Donny G tried to fight that. Shoxy was trying to protect his ally. Fish is in position. Shoxy and Mini Duba also prepared. Did they plant it in a location that can be easily fired upon from here? We have seen, not in this match, but in previous matches, where players have not planted that spike in an advantageous position. And he's just in the right location. Does it go? It bounces. It lands. They can hold it. Shoxy finds all the kills with the help of Mini Duba. They didn't even need to worry about that snake bite. They were able to find the kills. Pog0, they pick up that third round, which they banked it all on. But now Sigma. Actually, Sigma here don't have the funds for themselves to pick up a full buy. Adster can, but it looks like he might save his funds until the next round where he can pick up an operator with some armor. The naked operator is always absolutely scary. Ooh. He almost had the angle, but he was avoiding the recon dart, giving Pog0 the space to make his way onto the B site. He's going to be helped by Fish, but NG's going to be prepared. He hasn't thrown down his wall yet, and now he's decided this is where he's going to use it. But Pog0's already pushed past it. Pog0's gone up. He's gone ahead. He finds himself a kill. Didn't even take any damage from it, so he doesn't need to use one of his devours. And Niduba just making it through the middle. The heal by Shoxy just on point to keep him alive a little bit longer. Pog0, he's so aggressive. They're not going to expect this. They're not prepared for it. The jump comes down by Elmet. Pog0 doesn't reveal it. He's hoping another comes on out. And he might see it very shortly. And he does, but they're going to jump around. He waited too long. He was playing with fire and he eventually got burnt. But Shoxy able to find the on the back lines, but unfortunately Donny G cannot. Shoxy's the last one alive, trying to find the kills. He gets one, he almost gets a spray onto the last two. They've planted it into a location where he can't defend. They might just defuse this, and there's nothing Shoxy can do, but he does get it, however, but Elmet pushes it. And if Pog0 had killed Elmet, that was a completely different round. But Pog0, he was playing with their opponents. However, Ahmed had the sixth sense to jump down and have a look around. That was highly unfortunate for Pog0. He was prepared. He was on fire on that Reyna. It was just so unfortunate that Sigma turned around to check that corner. And now we go into match point prepared for Sigma. There's 3 ultimates available from Pog0. But the question is, do you use them all to make sure you secure the round? Or do you try and space them out across the next few rounds because you can't lose a single one? Shoxy goes ahead, takes that Kazda who had that operator. We spoke about it, he picked it up, and he's going to lose it straight away. Oh man. He's going to be soul defense on the side as the wall comes on down, but Element breaks on that through. He also finds himself a kill. Mini Duba. Oh, sorry, Mini Duba got that kill. My apologies. He stole the operator and has used it to his best advantage. Pog0 comes along, tries to kill it, but Mini Duba got that one as well. And Ahmed still holding on to side here. Finds himself a kill. That's his second for the round. He peeks around the corner, but he gets another Fish, unable to get the shots. How is Ahmed still alive? He eventually goes down. Donny G, great place to close this match. Niduba still trying to hunt with that operator. He's going to be up against Donny D, and Donny G will find the shots. And they managed to conserve themselves 3 ultimates. They're still holding on to these ultimates. Continue to try and use it throughout the rest of these rounds. And they got to find 7 rounds. That is a tall ask. Even their opponents was only managed to be able to capitalize on 5 when they were on offense. And they looked unstoppable. We don't see too much of a shake-up of sides. Tolov's going to be making sure to lock down kitchen as they don't want to deal with that kitchen push. Or will he be coming to have a little look himself? NG's going to be pushing up so aggressive with the sheriff. He wants to try to find out an enemy. And he might here. Mini Doom is keeping an eye. He just sees it. And now the push coming through the middle. Fish is going to be ready. The paint shot's coming out, but there's one up high. The paint shot's going to do a little bit of damage. They still continue to push on out. Paint shot does manage to find Ahmed. Shoshi swings. He gets one. There's one left. Cadster, he's all alone. What's he going to do? He goes for the shot. He finds himself one, but with the kill and take him down. A clean board of ultimates prepared for Pog0. As now they're starting to get a bit victorious. They're starting to get confident. They're starting to pop off. How long can this keep up before Sigma eventually return fire and find that round? That was an eco round from Sigma and now they've got the full buy. How much damage can they do to Pog0? Can they take the match right here? Or Pog0 continue to fight back from this disadvantageous position? You can see Ahmed and Structure taking fire. Pog0 finds a kill and opens up the site. That's going to be a Viper down, so there's no more utility left. But there's a very quick rotate already from Toelover and from Element. They're already prepared here on the site. Toelover's going to be keeping an eye through mid, and Element's here. They're prepared for if this happens. And you got Ahmed also coming up. Flash comes out from Element. No one there to capitalize on it. No one's swinging. They're just trying to slow down their opposition as everyone gets in their set execution spots. With this, there's already a thought about rotating back to the A side. And Sigma, they've decided that this is where they want to go. They want to come back over the side because that's where they feel like things are happening. Jux is going to come over. He's got a resurrection. He should be with the rest of the team just in case something goes awry. But he's the one on the lurk, which is not what you usually see from a Sage. And actually, we've got a kill over mid. Mini Duba again. Operator shots constantly finding kills. Viper's Pit goes on down. Shock's going to see if he can see any rotations coming through. He's going to hear the noise. Boombot come on out, but he can't find the shot. Shoxy goes down. There's the sixth man as well, gone and out of the capability of Pog0. Can Element, Cadster, and Ahmed be able to find what they desperately need? Element trying to find to the shot. Showstop comes out, but it's not going to land. And then Fish does manage to find the kill. You're going to hear the dash coming on him. Cadster goes aggressive. He does get the kill. He dodges any damage from that satchel. He jumps him down with the classic, but it's not going to be enough. Element's trying to find more, but he cannot. Pog0 secure another round in a row. They still have the funds to continue this pressure. Sigma, once again, going on to an eco round. They're not going to be able to buy here. Could be the fourth round in a row for Pog0 as they're starting to claw their way back into it. But it could be a little too... Let me rephrase it. Could be too little, too late. There we go. I got there. There's a very aggressive push coming out. They're going straight for that ultimate orb, so he's got those blades. And he's going to be looking at doing some damage to his opponents this round. Can he find it? However, Ahmed's the last one left alive on this A site. Oh, been left alone, I should say. But Kazan decides to retreat as they do hear that Al drone. But Pog0, he's found himself up. He's making his way onto site. He saw one rotate Duba. Knows the Sage is over the Mini Duba. Able to find another shot. He's on fire with his operator so far. And that takes down the Bladestorm. Bladestorm's not available. The Sage was also gone. Resurrection not going to be capable either. Ahmed does find a beautiful shot. Great flash. It lands onto two. But they still managed to somehow find a kill. He's going to start retreating. Johnny G goes aggressive. He's trying to find himself the kill. He's about to run out of ammo, but he gets it on the final board in the clip. He's going to switch over that Sheriff, still taking the fight to NG. He's got enough time to switch out, pick up some ammo into that clip, and get prepared for that fight. Then NG swings around the corner. He's going to be killed. And Pog0, as we suspected, will be picking up the next round. That's 4 in a row. But Sigma, they're prepared this time. They've got the full buy. They've been shut down twice with full buys. Will they get shut down for a third time? Will Pog0 continue put Sigma under pressure? Sigma's starting to crumble. They're not finding much, and when they do, it's only 1 or 2 kills. They're going to be putting NG down here on the side, and he's going to be getting into location. Got thrown at that Viper's Pit. Did it work correctly? Yes, we have seen occasionally that a Viper's Pit used in those scenarios up a little bit higher can completely bug out. I'm not too sure if they fixed that recent patch, but it still always worries me when they throw a Viper's Pit down like that. Roxy is going to be fine on through, hoping to find that Viper lurking in that pit. Paint shell's going out to the back side. The paint shell's no longer going to be capable to help Pog0 secure the point. Ooh, almost gets found with his weapon out. Pog0's going to be fine on through, but he's going to quickly hit ground. He's looking, he gets killed. Return fire there, Angie's down. The toxic screen is gone from that Viper. And now Miniduba is going to be paired. He's keeping an eye on the lurk in case someone comes his way. Resurrection's there. They're going to be able to get one man up. They're going to start the fight. Cadster trying to do what he can up against his opponent here with the help of Element up from above.
Spike planted.
But Cadster is a leading killer here, and there we go. He leads it out with the one. He's looking for more. Donny gets flashed up and he shoots through the wall. 4 versus 3 now. It's in favor of Sigma. They're going to start the defuse. They're hoping to end this right here, right now. He's holding, and that is game, my friends, as Sigma picks up the round, picks up the match, and they continue to solidify #1 on the open LPL leaderboards. Congratulations to Sigma. They're moving ahead of their opponents a little bit further. They now have a 1-match buffer across. I can't remember who's in second place. Let's have a quick look for you. Second place on the leaderboards is Infamous Esports, which actually Sigma went down to last night. So they're coming in hard and fast, coming for their opponents. And, well, the first bloods, Pog0 and Miniduba, were just opening the matchup consistently for their team. But it was just kind of the return frags and the rest of the team lineup that was unable to really capitalize on it. And unfortunately, KDA, Fishk, he'd get a fair amount of assists, was doing a fair bit with his anchoring over at that B site. He just wasn't able to find the kills when it mattered most, which unfortunately in the end was one of the reasons why Sigma ran away with the game. So, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for supporting these two teams. We do have a second match coming up for you shortly. It will be between the two teams of Team Uplift and Precise Gunplay. It will be an LPL Open League match. And this time, these two teams are fighting to keep their way into the top 20 of the LPL Open brackets. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the match. Thank you for supporting the scene. Thank you for supporting the teams. And most of all, thank you for supporting me. I've just hit 500 followers, so I do appreciate your support very much. If you are interested in more LPL action, do follow me. I try and bring you all as many casts as I can when I'm available. And also I do variety stuff whenever the hell else I have spare time, which doesn't seem to be much these days. Anyway, we got more Valorant action coming up in about 13 minutes. So listen to the tunes, grab some water, have a bathroom break, come back for some more Valorant action. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll be back soon.
Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Until you find your way back home. find your way back home. When I close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind works backwards,